Hello, viewers. I'd like to begin by introducing the guests I have on the show today. She's a UK-based Nigerian in diaspora, one of the people who said they are interested in a better country. And I also remember that she's one of those who contacted me, I think around the same time in 2018, prior to the last election, that she really wanted me to be following Pastor Sunday Adelaja among the people we were looking at who had good heart and wanted to change the country. Pastor Sunday Adelaja, as I've introduced, is a pastor, but he is not based in Nigeria. I think he's based in Ukraine. Uh, this lady told me that Pastor Sunday Adelaja is different among other pastors, and that he's one of the people that we should be watching closely and following very regularly. So I decided to, I think a few times tried following Pastor Adelaja to see some of your activities. But then I woke up to a message suddenly, and then she said she wasn't too sure anymore about Pastor Sunday Adelaja, what might be wrong. And then she sent a long essay, and I had to read a lot of things that were atrocious, scandalous too. So I asked, why do you think we should be doing this? You are the person who first introduced Pastor Adelaja, and then I felt like all should be well. I mean, you were so close that you were a team member. Everything you did in his name. What happened suddenly? But I have her on the show. She said it is in the interest of other people who might also uh, be looking to doing anything with the pastor, that she wants them to do their diligence, to be careful. And I also want to assure you that I'll try as much as possible to make sure that this is not the end. We will also try to hear from Pastor Adelaja so that at least we can balance the information. It is essential, because the reason I'm doing this is that the article she sent to me is already online. It's almost everywhere now. She already sent it, and it's already a matter of public discourse. So I'm here to just on a fact finding mission, just to hear exactly what the case is. Good morning. How are you, man?
Yeah, I'm very well, Shege. And yourself?
I'm fine. Well, I want to quickly ask that I mean, can we start it already? When did you meet Pastor Sunday Adelaja? When did you meet? And on what platform was that?
Yeah, June 2018. I think 28th of June 2018, I went for a HMT, History Maker training in
Okay.
Ukraine. That was the first time I met him.
Okay. So, but you had all good hearts about him. And when I started reading what you wrote in that article, I was shocked. I mean,
Yeah, no, really. I actually gave him the second chance. According to the Bible, the Bible said we
a
should
second
forgive one
chance means that
another.
you tried it once before and something went wrong.
No. I heard a lot about him before.
Okay.
In 2005, when he came to London, Pastor Yomi Balogun encouraged us to go and meet with him, make him welcome. He's one of our own, rally around him and all that. But when I asked my friends that we used to go to places at the time, they said, no, we are not going. That number one is coming to sell his books. Number two, it's just not the voice to be reckoned with. So I believe my friends, and I didn't go. I didn't go until since that time.
I think we
I
should just
didn't
go
even.
straight to let's leave how you met. Let's leave how you
Okay,
met. Let's talk
okay.
about at what point did you start feeling all the feels that made you eventually sever your relationship with him? When did you start noticing anything that made you decide not to do anything with him again?
Yeah, it's been a long time. It's like every time I have to see something, like an experienced person, I've been to all these churches and I know how this pastor behaves. So
Mm.
that's why since 2014 I stopped going to churches. I don't go to churches anymore. So I went to Ukraine not because I want to go and see a pastor. I went as a Nigerian that wants a better Nigeria and wanted to give an opportunity to somebody that said, I can fix Nigeria. And likewise, every other person that were there, that was the reason why they went as well. Because majority of us, some people came from USA, some from the UK, some from South Africa. You know, we were from everywhere.
Okay, let's
And
go to the
we all had
specifics now.
the same
What's
mission.
okay? What were the specific encounters you had with Pastor Sunday? Specific encounters.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, because during the program, he has us a lot of things. He encourages us not to live for ourselves, to be generous, to carry people along, to be nice to people and all that. Message of love. And that is who I am. Even before I met Pastor Sunday, I help a lot of people in United Kingdom. If people tell me, oh, I'm having trouble with my mortgage, we can't pay our mortgage, I help them to pay their mortgage. Oh, we don't have stuff at home, I give them things. That's just the way I am. So I think they studied me and they know that, oh, this person is generous and all that. And they started abusing me, abusing my trust. So the first thing he did to us, he introduced somebody to us, Mr. Ajani, Olufemi Ajani. That guy is a deeper life guy. So he said his PA should give us his contact number and email address. That he said he wrote to him that he can do something about what we came for. That is fixing Nigeria. So it's something to do with reality show and all that. And it's something I'm interested in. I've already said it when I first made the call. I was in England and I made a call through to him in one of his shows. So maybe because of that, it's a loophole, an avenue for them to gain access to me. So we collected the guys.
Sorry, let me ask this question at this point.
Okay.
Did you reveal what you do to them? What you're into, what your business is?
Of course, they will know. There's no way you will see someone that is okay that you will not know. So I don't have to. Yeah, you know the way I thought, the way I interact.
But you did not tell them what you were into.
Yes, the examples.
But you were always there financially.
Yeah.
Apart from finance, in what other forms were you useful to the team or to the cause?
They just know that I'm willing to help anybody and everybody.
So how were you?
Be you white or black, I'm just here to help. If I know this person is in need of anything, I'm ready to help. That's just the way I am.
Okay, so but while you were doing it, you didn't count it as you were being duped or scammed because you were doing it.
No, I didn't know.
Because philanthropy is there too, you know. People do philanthropy a lot.
Yeah, that's right. I didn't know. Until when it's getting too much and it's now being obvious and insults and the sense of entitlement and no remorse. And it's like, it's just a slap. It becomes so abusive, and even the wife, I can't even explain it. Then it got on my nerves. And one of my friends that came from Brazil, is UK based, he was one that actually woke me up. When they extort him, he was one that woke me up.
Okay, when you say extort,
don't you know? Yeah. He stayed in their house for 4 nights with his wife.
Okay.
And they charged him $110 per night for a stinking room. We came from UK.
Sorry, let me get that again. You have a friend who resides in Brazil and went to visit.
Man.
He's a Brazilian.
Yeah.
And went to stay with Pastor Sunday Adelaja.
We both went there for his birthday. For this man's birthday in August.
Okay.
So we stayed there for 4 nights. He came with his wife, and I went. So
For
they
Pastor
were
Sunday
in
Adelaja's
Brazil.
birthday.
No, the man's
For the
birthday.
Brazilian man's birthday.
Birthday.
Okay,
Because
you went with Pastor
we were
Adelaja to the Brazilian man's birthday.
we were all in Brazil
Okay.
prior to his birthday.
Okay.
And these people in Brazil, they welcomed them,
Okay.
gave them everything for free.
Okay.
And this man actually played a huge role in them entering Brazil.
Okay.
Myself and the man, God used us
Okay.
to stand for them, in entering Brazil. So the guy said to me, and the way I speak well about him to you, that's just the way I am. I don't talk about my friends. I don't run people down. I will tell whoever.
Okay, so
I know.
I want to
you,
understand the part of the charge of $100 and over $100 per night. Who charged?
Yes,
Who billed who that money? And was it in a hotel?
It's not an hotel. That's what caused all this trouble. If I go there, I pay thousands of pounds to stay there.
In whose house? I want to understand.
In Sunday Adelaja's house. It's not an hotel.
You pay per night to sleep there.
Yeah. But for me, I don't complain because I know if you are my friend and you are in need of something.
Sorry, what did you know what you were paying for?
Hey, you pay for a room.
No, but you said it's not a hotel.
No.
Is there? Sorry, are there receipts?
If they pick you up from the airport, you pay $70. Nothing is free for them.
What type of vehicle do they use? Is it its personal vehicle or
Uber
or public commercial vehicle?
It's just even vehicle that I cannot drive in the United Kingdom. I am telling you, the people that knows me very well.
But let's get it straight. People are trying to understand.
I cannot even enter in United Kingdom.
We are trying to get something clearly. What we are trying to understand here is this. You said you got billed more than $100 per night.
Yeah,
and you said
they didn't tell me that they are going to bill this guy. I would have told him before he left UK.
Okay, were you trying to? Did they tell you were covering the costs that they had to spend in the course of entertaining or taking you in?
No, they did not tell me. The guy is my friend.
No, I just want to understand, when they are collecting this money from you, under what name is the money paid? Is it money for sleep, or are you paying rent? Did they tell you are paying rent? Are there receipts? Or is it just donation to the church per night for staying with the pastor?
The wife came to my room and she said to me that there's bill for Clayton, $515. And she said, do you want me to go and ask them, or you will pay on their behalf and you get it back from them? I feel embarrassed. So I feel embarrassed, and I paused for a minute, and I said,
let's do it this way, madam. Let's make it very straight, so that people who have been listening can understand.
Yes, so you understand. Yeah.
Now I want to understand. Did you pay charge? Was it a fee you were paying, or did they tell you you are paying offering, tithe, or for anointing?
We didn't go to church.
I want to know, under what name did they call the bill you were paying?
He said the man's bill. He said that for his birthday, he said DSA paid $600 for his birthday, so the remaining balance is $515. We were not told. My birthday, I think you saw the video of my birthday. You saw the video of my birthday. I think I sent it to you. My 68th birthday. I paid 68,000 Gravians.
68,000
Gravians. After I paid 68,000 Gravians, that is 2,000 plus, they charged my car £200 extra. And I asked them, what is the £200 extra for? They said it's for the staff. See, I said, how could you you didn't even discuss this with me. Why would you tell me how much to give to somebody as a tip? So my bank
Okay.
declined
So
it. So because they did that to me, and I didn't say anything because that was in July, the wife was referring to it when we pick up an argument over this. Because later, I went to the man, I told my friend, we have a bill to pay, I sent the message to him. He said, Toyin, what am I paying bill for? I said, I don't know. So he said, you have to ask them. I can't just pay bill. So I asked the wife, and she became very abusive later. She said, just the way you did your birthday, you pay for everything. But it does me. If I can be wasteful, do you expect everybody to be wasteful?
okay, I want to get her now.
That, sorry?
I want to get something clear at that point.
Okay.
He made reference to your own birthday and said if you could be lavish on your birthday,
that's right.
you should also spend lavishly on his own birthday too. Is that the point?
He expected the guy to spend lavishly on his own birthday too, because we are in the same line of business. But
Okay.
Nigeria is different from Brazilian. Even if they have 100 million, they spend with
okay, I think I get that point. I get that point already.
Yes.
The point is that he wanted to start taking advantage to exploit you.
That's right.
That is the point you were trying to make there.
Yeah, that's what sparked the whole thing. And I didn't even want to fight them. I said, this man refused to pay because he said to me, he said, Toyin, is this business? Are you sleeping? Wake up. Wake up. Because he could see that this person is just using you. So, and I said to them, I said, could you please refund the money? Because this man refused to pay. If you want the money, go and get it from him.
Okay, that is the first encounter you feel was not so cool, right?
That's right. The second encounter, Mr. Femi, they introduced to me, is an agreement between them. I didn't know then, but when the second occurrence now made me to realize that this is something that they plan with these people. When Mr. Femi approached me, he said to me he doesn't have a job. His wife is a nurse, blah, blah, blah. And I said, what do you want to do? Because I actually wanted to help him. I said, what do you want to do? What type of, you want to do a business? What type of job you looking for? What do you want? And he said to me, I want to be DSA distributor. I want to sell DSA books. I said, that's simple. Order the books he wanted. So he ordered 504 books. I paid 3,000 plus pounds for the books. I did not know it was planned. So don't let us go.
So you bought the books?
I bought the book because I told him already when he announced that he's looking for distributors to sell his books.
I thought he said his books are not for sale in most cases.
That's right. That's the point we're making here. You wait. When he said he wants distributors for his books, I said, I have my own business and your books are selling in Nigeria. If you know anybody that wants to do the business with you and they don't have money, I can sponsor them. That is where I gone wrong.
Okay.
So that happened with Mr. Ajani. Mr. Ajani still owing me 224,000 naira. The rest of the book, we have 130,000 books from Mr. Ajani that left from 500 and something that he sold. So that is there in Nigeria languishing. And I washed my hands off and I said, I complained about it. I even wasted my time. I traveled to Ukraine to see him so we can have video chat with Mr. Ajani. I paid for the rooms again. I paid. I think I was there for three nights or so. I paid, and my ticket was £450 as usual. So I wasted money. To go there was a waste of time because nothing comes out of that meeting. So eventually he said I should leave them. He just appeal on their behalf. So I left it. And I said, I'm not dealing with any Nigerians anymore. I had enough. You know why? When I first contacted you was because you were helping some young girls to get sanitaries. I think I saw you in schools interview, and that's when I got in touch with you, and I said I'm interested, and I started following you. So in November, he introduced another scammer to me. Ifeanyi Ogufe, that case is in court as we speak. So the guy too wrote to him. He sent the letter to me. The guy too wrote to him that he wanted to be a distributor. So he said the guy should contact me. The guy contacted me. I was too busy. I didn't respond. So one of his PA traveled to Lagos. The guy traveled from Abuja to meet his PA. So that PA is like a son to me. Someone I respected too much. And he came back from London, from Nigeria to Ukraine. He met with Ogufe in Nigeria. Ifeanyi Ogufe, they discuss whatever they want to discuss. So the guy now called me and said, Mommy, I met Ifeanyi Ogufe in Nigeria. Blah, blah, blah. He can help you with your TV station, whatever you need help with, blah, blah, blah. So Ifeanyi Ogufe again ordered some books. I paid 1,506.38 for the books. Sunday Adelaja's wife collected the order and everything, collected the money. Till today, no books, no money. They said they sent the book to Ifeanyi Ogufe. Wait, Ifeanyi Ogufe. Ifeanyi Ogufe said he only received one batch, which is 57. The rest, she admitted that she sent them to Lagos. Ifeanyi Ogufe lives in Abuja. He gave you Abuja's address. Why will you send the book to Lagos? Okay, I said there's no problem. Ifeanyi Ogufe now turns out to be another scammer because he took 990,000 from me. Nobody said anything apart from the book's money. Only for Sunday Adelaja to call me. You know, I told you I was going to America. I was in my hotel in America in Los Angeles. When he called me, I was on business trip. And he was pleading on behalf of Ifeanyi Ogufe. And I said, it's not your fault. Why are you pleading? And after we finished the conversation, I make sure I sent him a message that this time around, I'm going to go after everyone that holds me. Ifeanyi Ogufe, I will make sure he pays all my money because this is not a scam. You cannot say leave Femi Ajani alone. Leave Shufofo alone. All these people came from you. Everybody that came from you that stole from me. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Forgive them. Forgive them. I said no. Okay, we left it. He didn't respond to my letter. The one that the chat I sent to him, he didn't respond. He took offense. So I started pursuing Ifeanyi Ogufe. He didn't say anything about it. So I have to go to Nigeria. I was in Nigeria. I left United Kingdom on the 31st of December. I arrived in Nigeria on the 1st of January. So I went to Human Rights Radio and I went to court. I did all the necessary things. I went to Civil Defense Office in Abuja. I submitted all the case, everything. In my very present, on the 13th of January this year, they called Ifeanyi Ogufe on my very present. They asked him, do you know so and so? And he said yes. So this is what happened. And he confirmed everything. They said, report yourself within 24 hours. He bragged with them. Till today, they are still chasing Ifeanyi Ogufe here and there. But Ifeanyi Ogufe is communicating with Sunday Adelaja because the last person I sent to him, he said something about Sunday Adelaja. So we knew that he's communicating with Sunday Adelaja. How can you be my friend and at the same time my enemy? At the same time my enemy, sending people to be scamming me. This is someone that I'm helping financially. He can call me anytime at night. I need to a man by the following morning. I will wire it instantly. On top of that, he insulted my intelligence too much. He sent me a form
Okay,
to come
I
and
think
join. Wait. He sent me a form to come and join his online program. And he said he wants to make me a millionaire. And I have to pay $10,000.
Who said that?
Sunday for that trainee. And I'm like,
Pastor Sunday Adelaja.
Yeah, I did like that actually reset my brain.
That he wanted to make you a millionaire.
A millionaire. He's doing that online course thing up till now. And I'm like, what is this? I say, I'm not interested in this course. I have my own business. I have my own company. I'm not looking for any business. I'm not looking for any million. Because I'm not stupid. If you want to make me a millionaire, make your wife a millionaire. Wait till you make yourself a millionaire. Make everyone around you a millionaire. There are lots of.
Are you saying he's not a millionaire himself?
He's not a millionaire. He is not a millionaire.
And he said he could make you a millionaire.
And he said he will make me a millionaire.
How did you come to the conclusion that Sunday Adelaja
you want my $10,000? You want my $10,000 to make me a millionaire? Does that make sense? I said, this is a scam.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No way.
Let me get something clearly. The reason I'm asking this question is that, many times, one of the things we are used to, as per many men of God in Nigeria, is that when they make altar calls like that, they'll say, if you have $1,000, bring it forth, I'll pray for you. In another 1 year, you'll be a millionaire. But this time, next year when I'm seeing you. That's a format. They call it church spiritual format.
But is
it not the same format he used? Were you not doing it in good faith that God will bless you?
No. This is online training. He calls it secret mentorship training. And I say, I don't need this training. So they sent me another letter that I could be paying $2,000 every month. I said, I do not need this training. It has nothing to do with my
So did you pay?
I did not. Am I stupid? If I paid, why will I be?
Okay.
I'm not stupid.
So we have mentioned 2 instances here. The first was that he was charging you to pass the night at his place per night. The second is that you paid for copies of books you did not get. Right?
Yes.
Okay. So, and you felt that all of these instances were duplicit, or like it was duping.
Yes.
Okay.
But
that's
what
what you
actually
felt.
makes me, what actually makes me mad is he's talking about other pastors. These pastors that he's talking about, I work under them, and I know them. They don't abuse their close friends. I used to be Sunday Adelaja friend, a very close friend.
How long have you been together, by the way? How long have you known?
Since 2018.
This is just, and your relationship with him lasted June. 2019. That's about a year.
Yes, but I've traveled.
I don't want to say that it's too short to make conclusion, but it might also be more than enough time, depending on how close you were.
Time. Yeah, because I'm always there. I'm always in Ukraine, just to support him, and just to moral support or other support.
Okay, so aside from these 2 instances where he was charging per night and you felt that was fraudulent of him and selling books, there was no other issue.
For me, I don't mind. Because that's the way they are. I don't think they can come to my house and I will charge them. Never. That's why the fact that's the business I do. Anybody that comes, if you're close to me, I come to my house.
But were you not doing it for God? Because if you're doing it for a man of God, it is believed that you're doing it for God.
I didn't go there because he's a man of God. I went there because he said he can fix Nigeria. I say, okay, I will give him a support. Because I want a better Nigeria.
Okay.
So forget about man of God. I told you, I stopped going to church in 2014. I'm not interested in all this man of God. So I went there because...
So he said he wanted to fix Nigeria. In what capacity? Was it not in the capacity of man of God?
No, no. So he believed in systems. He believes he has ideas and all these things. So that's why we say let's rally around him. Let's give him support. Let's give him the benefit of doubt.
Okay.
And this is what we are getting.
Well, let me take two comments or two questions from live viewers. Somebody is asking what your relationship is with Mrs. Adelaja. I don't know what I meant. I don't know whether you have anything to do with Mrs. Adelaja.
I'm not going to go to that.
Okay, but you have relationship with Mrs. Adelaja.
Shegu, I'm not going to go to that.
Okay, but somebody asked. I don't know.
I'm a Nigerian. I am a Nigerian.
And you have a right to associate with anybody.
Yes.
I agree with you. But I didn't know you have a relationship with Adelaja. Somebody asked on the live show, that's why I decided to throw it.
Okay, you perhaps. Don't worry. You and I, we are paddy, so we can talk anytime.
Paddy? You want it to be off record? Okay. All right, but
you know me before now. We've been chatting. We've been talking before now. So don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry about that.
Okay, so let's, in concluding, most of the scandals we've heard about other pastors that seriously went viral include either they were, molesting young females, like rape in some cases, or other duplicity or fake miracles, or being maybe involving in rituals, or scamming people under guise of tithe and offering, donations and the rest of them, and maybe also which other one? Shegun remember now. Maybe just using human parts or being fetish or diabolical and calling themselves pastors.
They are diabolical.
So apart from your suspicion that Pastor Adelaja is using what is ministry for business purpose, apart from that, all these things I've also listed, is there any other one is involved with? Maybe
other people have a lot to say about him. If you go through the link in that letter, just go through all the videos there. People have different views about him. He has lost thousands of followers. So I'm just telling you about my own experience.
But it's not diabolical.
Their own mouth.
He's not diabolical, at least.
He is diabolical because he attacked people spiritually, and I can tell you that. He control people's mind. He used mind controlling, and they've accused him of killing journalists before. And I thank God because the Bible says the name of God is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and they are saved. I've run into the name of the Lord. So that's why I'm still standing. He doesn't want me to say anything because he knows you are opening my mouth. People will hear me. All I'm saying, others are going to fight on my behalf because all other medium platform that knows me, they want to fight on my behalf as well. So they have other evidences and all that. So I will leave them to do their job because I don't want to complicate anything.
Okay. That's right. But people are asking for evidence, dude. People are asking for...
evidence is coming. I have all the receipts. I have everything because everything I do is through transfer. My bank statements, the email.
That would be to the tune of how much so far?
Sorry?
That would be to the tune of how much so far?
How much so far? I've spent almost £30,000.
You are rich, you are that rich.
I have a business and I have associates.
Okay.
And one of my weaknesses is that how do I put it? I can't see you suffering and close my eyes.
But Pastor Adelaja is not suffering.
And I overwrite my accountant. And he knew that if I'd allowed my accountant to tame me and to control me, I wouldn't have spent that much. But I thank God. Now, no one can have that access to me anymore. No, I won't be that stupid anymore.
You don't
So
think
I'm
there are
just
other
saying,
genuine pastors somewhere?
yeah, I don't want to know. Who is a pastor? They should go and work. Go and look for job.
Okay.
Pastoral position is not a job. It's not a job. You can be going to church and have your own business and have your own office. Collecting tithe and offering. It's rubbish. First fruit and all that.
Let's
It's
ask
coming.
this.
I don't want to hear any rubbish pastor. I don't want to hear. They should go and look for job. It's none of my business.
In the circumstance, I mean, so far you have not accused Pastor. You said it's diabolical, although you said he uses microscope,
He is diabolical.
which might be scientific. You know, there are motivational
No, it's not
speakers that
scientific. He is wicked. He is
manipulate
wicked.
people.
He is wicked.
But you have not established how wicked or what makes him wicked. You said he exploited you. We might just be doing business.
He's jealous. He's jealous of all this pastor that he's talking about. He's pursuing them on a daily basis. Paying people to give him information, damaging information about them. I've witnessed one. I don't want to, and I was against.
Mention that.
I wanted.
And let us establish something.
Because this it's like the one you did interview with. She's not my person. Teresa.
Okay, Bisola, evangelist Bisola.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He promised Bisola that you take Bisola out of the country, but Bisola said that she's worried about her security, about her life and things like that. The same thing with this old lady. This old lady is 63 years old lady. And she too revealed some of the pastors, Adelaja and Oyedepo and stuff. So he got in touch with this woman. He actually sent money to this woman, and he was promising this woman heaven and earth that he will help this woman out of the country. I was with him and I was saying, don't do that. Don't do that. Because I knew this is what you told Bisola, but later you said Bisola was lying against you. But this one, I witnessed it. I heard everything. I wasn't the only person there. Even Mayowa was there. Even after he left, Mayowa said his emotion was everywhere. I know that one is a gossip. She will say anything behind his back. But me, I heard him when he was promising the woman heaven and earth, because I know it's not going to happen. To assist someone to get out of country, it's not a small money. And he will come out, I'll give you 1 million, I'll give you 200. It's a lie. I knew he doesn't have the money. So he doesn't like it because he doesn't like collection, because others were there. Other two ladies that were there, they don't understand Yoruba, because the woman he was communicating to the woman in Yoruba. So only me and Mayowa and himself understand what this woman was saying and what he was saying to this woman. And I was like, why? Why do you need this woman? And because information. The woman had information about Oyedepo, about Adelaja and other pastors.
So she was promising people to buy information about other pastors.
Other pastors.
That's the third allegation you have levied so far.
That's right. So he did that to me as well.
Okay.
He did that to me as well. I told him who I was when I was younger. I was in ministry during Jaconde time. My permanent secretary, how close I was.
But I don't know why, but people are really asking about this Adelaja thing. I think some people know you. I don't know
what they want to know about Adelaja.
I think some people know you.
With what you are saying now.
I think some people know you who are watching the show live, and they just, I don't know, for whatever reason, they want to clear.
I'm a Nigerian.
Okay.
So, what has Adelaja got to do with what we are saying? So, Sunday Adelaja is just someone, if you let him have access to your stories, your histories, he will use it. He will use it. Everything they knew about me, now that I'm no longer their friends or with them, they try to use it in a diabolical way to attack me. But so far, God will not let it happen, because I stand on the truth.
Okay.
They hold me. I want my money.
Okay, so but let's conclude this way. let's conclude it this way.
Hmm.
You have alleged that he manipulates people to exploit them.
Correct.
It's similar to when men of God, pastors, tell people to bring tithe offering and big donations to do the work of God. That is
Yeah.
one. But
Mm-hmm.
you also said you suspect is diabolical, even
It
though you
is
really
diabolical.
can lay much
Yeah.
hands on evidence on that.
Yeah,
You
because it's
also,
spiritual attack, so nobody can prove any
he attacks
spiritual
you
attack.
spiritually.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. But I've also mentioned other atrocities that other men of God have been alleged of in Nigeria. Uh,
Mm.
Maybe molesting young women. I don't think you have any evidence of such about Pastor Sunday Adelaja. We just want
He
to know
has a
what's
record of that. He has a
ah
record of that in Ukraine, and that's why
child
he's facing
molestation
what.
or
Yeah, that's
raping or something. That's serious, you know.
this is why people now. This is not that some black people came later, but the initial one was the white people, and it's in the link of one of the video with the proof. The white people came, they appear in that video, and some of them on radio and on audio tape and all that. So that is not my case. Other people have that. That's not my case. You
Okay,
know, I
okay.
went there
Since
at
it's
age
not your, yeah, I
59.
get.
I was
So
59 when I went there. So although I don't look my age and you're always admiring me, just appreciate God for my life. You don't look your age.
boy
You
has
know, so
never or tried to with
no,
you.
no, no,
Okay,
no,
good.
no.
So we
That is
take that
not. That
out.
is not. Yeah,
We take
yeah,
that out.
yeah.
He doesn't do rituals, does he?
I just told you, he attacks people spiritually. He attacks people spiritually,
Okay.
and I'm one of them, and the wife too.
He
They
attacked the
know what
wife.
I'm talking about. They both attack people spiritually. They are both diabolical.
Okay. I mean, let us rest it for now. As other evidences show, we will know what to do with the information you're
Yeah,
sharing now.
my other friends that have platforms, they have evidences and they want to fight as well. And I've given them that power.
Okay.
Go and fight. Because we want a better Nigeria.
Okay. All
Yes.
right. I
So
mean, I'll
we
also
will do the
give.
cleansing as much as we could.
But have you tried to
Let's,
reach Pastor
yeah.
Adelaja one on one on why you didn't get the books that you paid for, and also why you feel that uh, it was wrong for him to be billing you per night? Did you confront him one on
Not
one
me, not me, Shegun. I'm paying my own. He booked the Brazilian man
in his own house
in
per
his
night?
own house.
Okay, but did you confront him when you heard this information to ask why he
We
did that?
argue about it. There's an email about it. There's a messenger
Screenshot
chat
of
about.
messenger information
Yeah,
exchange. Okay, I think we should see all
it
of
didn't
that.
happen today.
I think we should.
We've
The
been on
public
it
needs,
since.
since the matter is already a public matter. The public has
Yeah.
interest, and we all. I mean, we all have a right now to see
Yes.
the conversation so that we can study it and be able
Mm-hmm.
to establish what you are making claim of here.
That's right.
Because
I just want my
we
money
don't.
back.
Uh-huh.
They should go and collect $515 from Clayton. I'm not Clayton. I pay £750 to fly
For
there.
spiritual cleansing,
No, I pay
air
£750 to fly there for my ticket
okay.
to
But you
escort
said
Clayton
somebody
there.
paid 500 and something for cleansing.
That's the money they charge Clayton, the man,
For
the
what?
Brazilian man, for staying there in their room
Okay, okay, good.
for 4 nights.
All right. We
So
will
I
give
want my money
Pastor
back.
Sunday Adelaja, I mean, opportunity to respond to all this because I just wanted to know whether you also confronted Pastor Adelaja about how they charged somebody to stay in their room who
I
is
did.
you did
I
not.
did, I did, and he doesn't want to know. There are other people he holds as well. They stay in the house. They charge them 6 months. They charge you 6 months in advance.
Okay.
They did not. use the
6 months in
last 6 months.
advance.
Yeah, they did not, and 800 naira, 800 naira for 6
Ni-
months.
Naira.
Yeah, because they are from Nigeria.
Okay.
They went for medical treatment there.
Okay.
In a small room, rubbish bed, rubbish everything. Tiny room like this. I saw the room.
Okay.
The first 6 months, they pay 800,
Somebody wants to know.
800,000.
Somebody wants to know.
800,000, 800,000 naira first 6 months. They paid. Second 6 months, they paid. Third 6 months, he said they should pay 800,000 naira. They said, we are not going to spend 6 months because our medical something is wrapping up. So they said they should pay. They did pay. They only spent a month. They are chasing him for their balance. He only paid 100,000. They said they will pay them in January. Now they are calling him, they are not answering. He should go and settle people. Go and settle people. Everyone you hold, you know people you hold in America, in UK, in Nigeria. Settle people and stop attacking pastors because you are not better than them. And stop saying you fix Nigeria. Lie to people. You can't fix no Nigeria. And the 300 books in Nigeria, you should make an arrangement because I'm not a distributor. How to get the book and pay me all my money. Otherwise, battle continues.
Okay.
Yes.
We would like to also hear from Pastor Sunday Adelaja with respect to all of this. We'll try to reach out to him to also hear, I mean, his response. That it was is, I mean, at least what is good about this is that he has not been alleged of, I mean, any anything.
I'm an old lady. I'm 61 now.
Well, you're still looking.
So, I look good. I'm an old lady. I respect myself. So nobody can mess about with me when it comes to that. When it comes
except
to
you want to mess with a person.
No.
No, I said nobody can mess with you except you want to mess with a person.
No, I don't even. I don't mess with anybody.
All right.
So,
all right. Thank you so much for sharing this information. We'll keep this conversation continue as time goes on. We need to let more unfold. I know that once you have done this, other people also have other things to say will also come up. And then I also believe that Pastor Sunday Adelaja has definitely every right to respond to all these allegations and clear the air, because it might be something you can easily resolve. I would not have also.
No, we've been on it since November last year.
If not because this thing is already everywhere on social media, I would not have done this
doesn't
naturally.
Want to resolve anything, so I kept quiet since November. The last letter was in January, so he responded to that letter, and it was like, what his wife did was the final. His wife lied to him that the guy in Abuja actually collected 2 parcels. Okay, if the wife agreed that they collected 2 parcels, what about the 3rd parcel? Refund that one. They don't want to refund. And he himself can even check because there's a tracking number. If I send the track number to you now, track those parcels, it will appear that only one received in Abuja, the other 2 no whereabouts. Why will I pay for something? I was only helping them. I don't sell books. Why will you introduce someone to me to sponsor and the person turn out to be a rogue and I'll be chasing you to do the right thing? Does that make sense? So I felt cheated. I felt cheated. He pays me, he pays my friends, and he pays my family. That's
okay.
I can hold someone in high esteem like this, and he let me down. This is slap, and I don't take slap from nobody. I want my money. I want every penny. Every penny.
Are you going to court with all this? Because you are talking like you seriously want refund.
I want my money because my money is for the masses. It's not for the rich. I have people I'm looking after in Nigeria. That money can help me to get people out of the bridge. It can help me to get
I'm
boreholes
sorry,
for 3 or 4 people.
let me do this. Let me do this. You said his books were not supposed to be for sale, and you invested in helping him to sell his books in Nigeria. Don't you think? I'm sorry to ask this question, but don't you think there's the maxim in law called volunteering unfit injuria? He who consents does not come back to complain of resultant injury. You consented that you should buy the book and help him to resell books that were not supposed to be for sale.
No. He said his book were to use to change the Nigerians. If you see any of his programs, you will see he always display his books according to the topic.
Yes. Yes.
And that is what we were doing.
Yes.
We believed in. Now I knew that it's nothing to do with Nigeria. It's just all about him. Am I making sense now?
Okay, you made sense from the beginning.
Uh-huh.
But I just wanted to know whether you don't think that buying books and wanting money back, don't you think you sponsored the book to get to the poor or to people who needed the books?
No, our agreement was whoever that wants to be the distributor, because he will not release the books without payment. So I agreed that whoever that wanted to sell your book, I will sponsor them. They will pay me back at they pay my capital. They take the interest because they also make money. The people that will sell it make money.
Even though the book was not supposed to be for sale.
That's what I'm saying. All this life just too much, just too complicated. Because people are getting different messages, and it's not like that. It is not what is telling people. That's why I'm confused and I can't continue with all this relationship. That's why I chicken out. And I want all money that is hooked or tied down.
I think we should leave it here for now so that we don't overload people with too much information from the first. Let's allow people digest this, and let us also allow Pastor Adelaja to respond to all of this. He might just have enough clarifications about them already, and you never know. So let's wait for that. You have made your own concern and points known already. Thank you so much for your time. I woke you up because when I woke up to the message, I was like, "What's going on?" So I had to call you immediately. All right. Thank you so much. We'll keep this conversation going, and then hopefully we'll get to the root of everything. I thank you once again. Bye for now.
Bye.
So that's it, people. You just heard it. Whatever information, whatever you feel about what is it so far, I mean, let us hear what you have to say. I won't be able to read too much comments as per what we just did right now. So, but if you're just joining, you can always watch from the beginning all over, just play back. If you did not understand the message from the beginning, like I also didn't understand it from the beginning, maybe you want to skip or just jump into maybe some 10 minutes after. She was trying to explain all the details. I wasn't too patient because of people burning data to watch this. You know, many Nigerian people are also interested in this topic, you know. So, but then at some point we started making all the details connect for the summary for people. So, but so far what she has been able to say is that number one, Pastor Adelaja charges people to use a room, charges people to use part of a room in his house. Pastor Adelaja collected money to distribute some of his books, but did not actually deliver the books. I think that was to the tune of about £3,000 or so. And then thought that she accused or she alleged that Pastor Adelaja also manipulates people spiritually to collect money from them, and that she's not the only person, but she can only speak for herself. Definitely, I'm going to allow Pastor Adelaja also respond to this because it's just unfolding after all. So I don't take sides, you know, until I've been able to establish what the truth is. So we'll try to reach out to Pastor Adelaja to hear his clarification on these issues, Is he as a pastor subletting his room? Is he collecting tithe and offering while accusing other people of also collecting tithe and offering? Is he manipulating people? I can't ask question whether it's diabolical, except there's empirical evidence to that effect. So, and then she feels that all of these things are not too cool for somebody who calls himself a man of God, and that's why she came out. They severed their relationship already. So I'll try to reach out to Pastor Sunday Adelaja to hear his side. I've not spoken with Pastor Adelaja before. We never even had a chat before. I'll try to reach out, and then we'll get to the root of this matter. I hope, and I'm very sure Pastor Adelaja will respond and clear the air. What I've heard about other pastors would be whether child molestation, rape, other kind of abuses, ritual, killing people, beheading them, and all that. Well, she hasn't alleged Pastor Adelaja of all of this, so it's still in the purview or within the corridor of what we can look at, and something the clarifications can be made. We'll try all of this, but I think it's somehow to say a man of God is duping people. So that's the point she is making. Alright, I leave it at this point, and I do. Anytime I have a topic like this, you know what I do? I always end it with Larry Safari. Okay. Larry Safari coming.
Safari. On the I the vex. I the vex. Some they call me pagan. Then they say I be Satan. Cause I believe I be winner. Stop calling me a sinner. If you truly believe in the church, as I don't want to know. If you really believe in the mosque, me I don't want to know. If you believe in the pastors, as I don't want to know. If you believe in the imam, me I don't want to know. Make you shine your eyes, and free yourself. Oh lo. Make you shine your eyes, and free yourself from mental slavery. Make you shine your eyes, and free yourself. Go. Make you shine your eyes, and free yourself from mental slavery. Listen now, Oyibo come deceive us. Then come bring that Jesus. Even the story about Jacob,
my ancestors.